What is going on, everyone? My name is Neptune, and I'm joined by my co-commentator here, Spicy, to be starting off the train of grand finals and semi-final games that are going to be played all weekend throughout the CCA here. Today, we're bringing to you guys the Div 6 finals match of Wedcott Empire versus WVU. Spicy, do you have anything to say about this matchup currently?
I'm super hyped for this matchup personally as someone who played against both of these teams in CCA Division 6. We have WVU from West Virginia University, a team that's just steamrolled through their entire competition, not losing more than 2 games at any point during a set. They've lost, I think, 3 games total this entire season, sweeping the regular season and then sweeping through playoffs in a 5-0. You see some just amazing players on the side of WVU, but I think one of the bigger stories here is actually Wedcott Empire, if we could take a look at their stats too.
Yeah, Wedcott Empire is crazy, like this season, right? Even though they lost some games and dropped some stuff over here, they have come out with a fiery vengeance, able to make playoffs just barely, and have been giving high competition to everyone they've been facing so far. But previously, they have had a 0-4 to WVU earlier in the season, but let's see, time has changed. People have improved. They have seen their plays. They have made their mistakes, and hopefully they learn from it. And it's going to be a slugfest out here tonight. Even though the stats might be not in their favor, it all boils down to how these two teams are going to be able to perform at the end of the day.
Exactly, and Wedcott Empire is playing out of their mind right now, winning almost all of their regular season sets from the second half onward from the reschedule week, and then pulling off a massive upset against Nautical in semis to get to this point. I'm really excited to see what adaptations they made from week 1 against WVU, and I'm just really hoping we get to see an amazing CCA Division 6 championship.
Yep, they're going to be kicking off the grand finals match here that's going to be streamed all day on the Saturday and Sunday. But hey, let's look at these team comps here. And I see both 2 Splatlings on Wedcott Empire's side. Wait, no, the other side, WVU, my bad.
Yep, WVU, from what I remember, is one of the teams that really actually does enjoy using a double Splatling comp, opting for both the Heavy and for the Nautilus here. WVU is historically seen as a very strong defensive team, so they don't even need to score a lot, but their ability to just control space with like a lot of their weapons is going to be super critical for them moving forward. As you see both these teams just trying to fight through mid right now and try to see who gets to make it first advantage.
Yeah, I gotta make a note about like the team comp here. Having a 2 Splatlings and having a junior that's like don't have as much range but able to paint a lot, so the Heavy Splatling and the Nautilus is able to move around pretty nicely. That is really good combo synergy and something I love to see in these lower divisions. Just a lot of variety here as the Slocking Machine's able to get the pick and recap the zone in favor of WVU.
Yep, and this is where you see WVU shine. They're going to show how they're able to just hold when they have the objective here. You see the Booyah Bomb come out, and then you have them just looking to control so much space. And you see the Splatling just controlling so much, doing really hard for Wedcott Empire to get in. Yeah,
they're all trying to funnel through to the middle here, and right now it's just kind of being very congested, and they're just getting specials and bombs thrown their way here. So I need to be able to spread out here as WVU just can comfortably just counteract one giant push from one side when they need to approach multiple areas. As we see the Zipcaster coming in here, trying to cause some damage and get the Heavy right on the plat and take another one down with them.
Yep, you love to see that from the Zipcaster there, being able to use that mobility to help their teammates. And because of that, Wedcott Empire is finally going to be able to start making their way through the objective right now. You see that they're having some specials built up too, and they're starting to move up in terms of map control here. Are we going to see Wedcott Empire really just like make the most out of this push?
Yeah, definitely here. I love the tri-strikes to try and counter the Booyah Bomb there. Unfortunately, not able to find the picks here, but definitely the zone's going to be stalled out here. And WVU able to just comfortably cruise and take down 3 members and wipe them out. Okay. They are just said, give me back my zone, and I just don't care if there's a penalty. There is plenty of time and to position here and just take it all over.
Exactly. WVU, amazing and known for their defense right there. They were able to take back the zones in a relatively short manner despite losing it. And now they're going to work their way through this penalty right now, even with the Crab tank coming out from Wedcott Empire. And now the triple strikes are going to come out, though. It's going to cap 1 zone, not going to be able to cap 2. And WVU is going to take back objective. And they're going to send Wedcott Empire in a 3-down situation as well.
Yeah, just the Octobrush here. The Octobrush has to back up here because against 2 Splatlings and a Sloshing Machine, no. That is not going to be ideal for pushing here. But it doesn't seem like there's enough time here as WVU might be able to cap the zone here unless this Octobrush is able to do something. Oh, the desperation plays come out here, but it's quite not enough to make it through. Oh my goodness, WVU takes game number 1 here in this grand final set.
Just an absolute masterclass in gameplay from WVU there. You saw how, despite having a relatively unorthodox comp with 2 Splatlings, they're able to just control so much space and make it so Wetcott Empire has a really hard time to get in. Despite Wetcott Empire really had to rely on the Octobrush's Zipcaster just to make any plays so far, as we just look at some of the replays now.
Yeah, look at this, what was it? The pressure that is being put on the side here from Wetcott Empire. I believe they're going to be able to cap zone here by popping nearly all their specials and trying to like have this Octobrush here try and distract them and take the aggro, and that'll give an opportunity to move on in and recap zone.
Yup, and you see Wetcott Empire try to make their way through with those points right there, but they really weren't able to. Then you see the Sloshing Machine and the rest of their team making it really easy then, and WVU gets the wipe right there. And that was pretty much the dagger that shifted the game into WVU's favor, and then from that moment, WVU barely looked back.
Yeah, definitely. I gotta be curious here. What's a Wetcott Empire gonna respond? Do they have flexible weapon selections here? Are they gonna try and stick to the same? Are they gonna try and mix up how they play as a team here? On the map list here, you see we have Tower Control and Hammerhead Bridge here, which is pretty favorable for Splatling. So WVU might be a bit more comfortable on this map than Wetcott Empire. But hey, perhaps they'll pull something out or try something different to be able to get the surprise and definitely pull out a victory here, but I don't know, Spicy. How do you feel?
So, from experience in Division 6, you tend to see a lot of honestly crazy weapon choices come out, especially in like if your back is against the wall. Knowing that there's some pressure now, it is the championship game, there is some willingness for some teams to try some stuff out here. I would not be surprised to see Wetcott Empire bring out something, especially to counter WVU running 2 Splatlings, especially if WVU brings that same comp or brings a similar comp back for tower control. I would not be surprised to see Wetcott Empire respond with maybe another unorthodox pick of their own.
Maybe, but I honestly think they might just stick to like what they're most comfortable with, right? I've seen this comp run time and time again, and it's been able to carry them this far into grand finals, right? I think they're going to be trying to shift around on their focuses and priorities here, and notice like if they gun for the junior player or perhaps get one of the Splatlings off guard, right, then they have a much easier time getting in and they can breathe a little bit more here. The biggest problem I felt was just snowballs were starting here, and if they can prevent those snowballs, definitely going to be able to have some more fighting time.
Oh, that's such a true point here, especially going into Tower Control and Hammerhead. In this season in CCA, you've seen on stream a few moments where some teams are just able to snowball through once they have the tower. So I'm really interested to see, especially with these weapon changes we're looking at, what adjustments are going to be made here.
Yeah, we have the Rapid Blaster, a Charger, a Sloshing Machine, and a Custom Junior here on Wetcott Empire's side. While I see the double Splatling is going to be tried and true, but the mini Splatling is going to be coming out here. And this is just going to be a very interesting game here with 2 Chargers being able to try and pick off the other team as well as trying and get some map control. But hey, this mini Splat, look at this movement here, Spicy.
Amazing movement right there, despite going down right there. And now Wetcott Empire is going to have the tower, and they're going to look to start making a push. Jeez, there's so much pressure from there. Yeah. Now the Booyah Bomb's going to come out there. He's got to put to this displacement, and Wetcott Empire is just going to look like they're going to go through that first checkpoint.
Yep. Definitely some specials being built up here on Wetcott Empire side as the tower's going through. And this junior player is trying to take one down before they're able to push tower here. But no, Wetcott Empire is going to fall down. Oh, they're all wiped out. What is going on here?
Yup, WVU's defense showing up once again, finding another wipe. That's the second wipe already in this set, and it's only game 2. WVU's gonna now start to put some pressure on. The triple A strikes are gonna come out, and it looks like WVU's gonna also steamroll through this first checkpoint, and you see the 2 flanks coming around from Wetcott Empire on the right side. Let's see if they're going to be able to make the most out of it before giving up the lead, maybe.
Yeah, they're very dispersed right now, not able to help each other out. And this junior is just kind of stuck back there, trying to be able to cause some damage here. The mini Splatling is going to be able to get pick over there, and right now, Wetcut Empire is just trying to find a way to regain map control right now. Map control has been in favor of WVU currently, but no, Wetcut Empire is going to try and assert the middle here and try and hold their ground here as they have the lead currently.
Yup, Wetcut Empire is going to look to take the tower again, immediately fall off of it though, and now both teams are just going to look like it's back to neutral pretty much. The Booyah Bomb's going to come out once again from the side of Wetcut Empire, and you see the Sloshing Machine just trying to take some, or they're trying to take some picks right there. Now they have to say, oh, this could be an interesting situation right now.
Plus the Ink Vacuum here, going to shove most of them off plat here. As this Jet is looking for some kills. It is hungry. It is seeking for some... I'm tripping on my words here because look at this push. It's already at 50 points past. What is going on, Spicy?
Yo, and they have WVU in a 2-down situation as well, too. Now the Booyah Bomb is online now for WVU, but right now, already over to the 19. Before giving up the tower, they're going to be at checkpoint 3 and going to go past the 3rd checkpoint there. Is Wetcut Empire going to have what it takes to hold their next few points? And then over.
Oh my God, Spicy! I didn't even realize the snowball was getting that big. Like, oh, I just saw the Jet, I saw the Vacuum just cover their plat, give them so much room to move around in, and then I saw 1 pick, 2 picks, 3 picks, and then they were just all over the tower, standing on it with 0 threats in line, and just creating this buffer that just was so hard for WVU to get in.
Exactly. That was an amazing response from Wetcut Empire. Game 1 was a pretty dominant win for WVU, but Game 2, that snowball from Wetcut Empire, even after having a wipe, as you see here, that WVU is going to take advantage of. Wetcut Empire having all those specials. You saw the Ink Vac Inkjet combination, and you saw some amazing picks there. They were able to just snowball once they got the control of it.
What I noticed there was the Junior was making the Sloshing Machine consistently uncomfortable. Yes, Sloshing Machine is a great weapon here, and it's often played for just being able to lob shots and take advantage of certain ledge plays, but the Junior just constantly painting over so doesn't have too many movement options, and just being able to spray it down and just close the distance there at the end was crucial, as if they got a Booyah Bomb right over there, that would have been a far longer game there. But you know what? Kudos to Wetcut Empire being able to find this spark and this fire to be able to not only regain map control, but even up the score here 1-1 in grand finals.
Exactly. If we're being honest, Wetcut Empire did come into this set with kind of as the underdog here. They had the worst record. They lost 0-4 to WVU, but you don't just get the championships with pure luck alone. You can see all the skill coming out from Wetcut Empire. And if there's a time to be playing at your best, it's in these last few weeks of the CCA season. Wetcut Empire really showing that they deserve to be here.
Definitely. They are showing the world that they can roar, they can fight back, right? And they just come here just to lose in the grand finals here. They are here and in it to win it, along with WVU. But let's see the adaptation play from WVU's side. Are they perhaps going to give up double splatling? Are they going to try something new? Are they going to make some substitutions here? Let's see what happens here, as they got quite the expansive roster, both these teams here, as we take it to game number 3 on Rainmaker's Sturgeon Shipyard.
Yup, we see the weapon variety from both teams already showing up in the first 2 games alone. Going in, let's take a look at these weapon comps here and see if there's anything interesting that really stands out.
The Tri-Slosher, was that the base Tri-Slosher? No, the Tri-Slosher Nouveau here. Let's go. Okay, the Tacticooler on Rainmaker is really good here, and it seems like they gave up their double splatling comp. They've been pushed to the limits here and going to be trying to adapt to what Empire tossed to them for the previous game.
Yup, and now Rainmaker bubble has been popped right now, as both teams are just trying to fight each other in mid, and that's Wetcut Empire forcing WVU in a 2-down, 3-down situation now. Looks like they're going to a 3-down situation now, as Wetcut Empire is going to push right side.
Look at this map control. They took 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, and almost the first checkpoint fall of 57 points already remaining. And it's barely even 30 seconds into the match here, Spicy. I blinked and I missed it. What happened?
Wetcut Empire is just able to find all these picks, right? As I say that, this Nautilus from West Virginia constantly also able to find picks. You see them having the mark now with a point sensor, and there's some special now coming out from their side. Doesn't look like they're gonna pick up the Rainmaker just yet. We'll try to find some picks, but oh, what a sneak from Whatcott Empire to get to the Rainmaker and break the checkpoint.
Yeah, breaking that checkpoint's pretty huge because now they can pop the shield and get so much more paint on the board, but no! WVU responds by getting a wipe out of their own with the tactical they're already online here as they make their way to the first checkpoint.
That's the third wipe of this entire set so far. WVU has consistently been able to find all of these wipes, even with on offense, on defense right now. So Rainmaker back in neutral, they're trying to find a spot to open it up right here and make a push of their own.
Yeah, definitely. They're trying to maintain mid here, and this Wavebreaker here is going to cause some problems here. They obviously, the Splat Link are pretty grounded weapons here, right? And they have to jump out to expose themselves. Otherwise, they're going to bite a Wavebreaker shot here. But look at Whatcott Empire with that Hydra on that prime snipe position here. It's going to be really hard for WVU to be able to get in here.
Exactly. Neither team is able to take control of the Rainmaker so far, but that Booyah Bomb coming out, it doesn't make it any easier as Whatcott Empire, they're going to pick it up. They're going to go down immediately, though, to the Charger, just seeing them right there.
Yeah, the numbers advantage falls in the WVU there as the Hydra seemingly got a little bit antsy there to like get something going on, right? Trying to help their teammate in. But right now, WVU is going to be looking for an opportunity to score on the right side here. Okay, they're swinging it right. I thought they were going left here. Okay, let's see how Whatcott Empire is able to respond and rotate to be able to protect this first checkpoint here. As one of them already fell to the Rainmaker carrier, and the Junior comes out to jump scare them.
That Junior flank saved that. He saved Whatcott Empire right there because that was some amazing Rainmaker play from the side of WVU. Finding those two picks, they were all able to get to the 65 there, but they got to break this first checkpoint eventually. With the Rainmaker back in neutral right now, and the Nautilus now trying to just... There's another pick from the Naut. Let's see if WVU is going to be able to once again make another push here, as it looks like they're going to once again try to push on the right side, or trying to fire shots now both directions.
Yeah, definitely. They're definitely just trying to find a way in, right? As WVU just kind of can comfortably hold mid right now. We see the Squelcher trying to go in here as it's able to take advantage of its bigger range. And the Wavebreaker is going to cause some problems here locating everyone. But does that really matter when 3 of their members just went down here and the first checkpoint falls?
Oh, and that's going to be critical right now because WVU, now Whatcott Empire is going to have, looks like they're going to have some map control here, just trying to fight each other off. They're going to put WVU now in it's 2 down on each side right now, but WVU does have 2 specials now. Whatcott Empire is going to pick up the Rainmaker there. Does it look like they're going to get... Oh, what a play there.
What was that?
I am at a loss for words right now as we are approaching the 1-minute mark in this really close game. It's a 1-point difference right now as WVU's got to put Whatcott Empire in a 3-down situation. WVU's got to push left side, it looks like now. They just need to get a little bit more than past the checkpoint. WVU is going to take the lead.
What was that? Okay, the desperation is real now. You have a minute left on the board, and Whatcott Empire does not have too much staying power currently. 2 members are just currently trying to hold the line here. That Hydra being on the top position there, that's the only thing that's going to be stopping them from moving forward here, as they desperately grab the Rainmaker and look for a way to get points here on the board. As some tri-strikes come out, oh, it's tough. Yeah, those tri-strikes are going to make it really hard for Whatcott Empire to really make a push here, especially because they're at a slight number disadvantage. Now they're 2 down now, and it's going to be really hard for Whatcott Empire to really make anything here. Oh, the slip off the map here. Okay, this Rainmaker is desperately looking for a way in, but just not able to move forward with 3 members just ready to ambush them at a moment's notice because you got a giant point sensor right over you as you carry the Rainmaker.
Yup, and it looks like that will probably be it for this game, as right now with the Rainmaker just out there, WVU is going to take a really intense Game 3 and go up 2-1 in this championship set.
Yeah, definitely. Good job to WVU to be able to pivot and not only change up their weapon selection, but their play style. They noticed that Whatcott Empire can get a little bit desperate at times, and when you get 2 of them down, maybe even 3 of them, they get a little panicked here, and they're able to find these openings and just slowly push up here. Look at this defense here from Whatcott, not Whatcott Empire, WVU here. Right after they get at the first checkpoint here, and they managed to also get a pop here, I believe, as well. They still managed to retaliate and shut down both the Dually Squelchers and the Junior before things can get out of hand.
Yep, well, it's been a theme of the sets entirely so far for WVU. WVU's defense really just holding right when they needed to the most. Even though Wetcott Empire was able to break that first checkpoint, they were able to just stop them at the 55, which ended up giving them the chance later down in the game for WVU to end up breaking their own checkpoint and then getting the lead there on their own.
Yeah, definitely. I do feel like WVU was like noticing how antsy Wetcott Empire was for this win here. You notice like how they were just planning to play it a little safe here, but they were just trying to prevent the Rainmaker from going and losing the lead here. But WVU noticed they found an opening here and manages to take the lead and securing them the game here, especially when they're at a stalemate for majority of the game. And they noticed they just needed one decent push here to get a lot of points, and that's basically would be game.
Yep, exactly there. WVU really showing what they can do here, and they're showing exactly why they have been almost undefeated the entire season, with their Game 2 loss being, I think, their 4th individual game lost the entire season. Going into Clam Blitz on Museum Delfonsino, from what I remember watching WVU earlier in the season, this is where their defense especially really shines, because they're able to shut down any pushes for any enemy team is going to try to make. So I'm really interested to see, is WVU gonna really showcase that once again in the championship when it matters the most?
Yeah, definitely. The double splatling comp can definitely come out again here and rotate into something that's more defensive here on Clam Blitz Museum. But here's the thing about Museum Clam Blitz here. We have a left block here, okay? We have a flank route, and I'm curious to see how they take advantage of that to be able to perhaps catch people off guard that are trying to defend here, right? We're definitely going to see some specials to try and like knock people out of power positions and try and give them opportunities to move in here. But hey, you know what? It's all going to boil down to the Clam economy here and who can be able to maintain that basket and score the most points.
Oh, that Clam economy points gonna be super impactful going forward into this game. You saw both teams like really have strong paint control in each of the individual games. Being able to take control of the map, having the map to see where the clams are is gonna be super critical as we go into this game 4 of this championship.
Okay, they are not confident in double splatlings, it seems here. They're just gonna be comfortable here with the splatling and the Nautilus and the ZNF Charger on WVU side. Meanwhile, Wetcott Empire is blowing out the blaster to try and pressure the platform here, interestingly enough.
Yeah, I'm interested to see the Rapid Blaster Deco pick come out from Wetcott Empire. Having that just really there, as we see WVU put Wetcott Empire in a 2-down situation right away, even though Wetcott Empire does have some clams to go.
And the Charger is already on the spinner in the middle there. This is really hard pressure from on Wetcott Empire's side here. The specials are coming out here. This platform is going to get swarmed here soon as Wetcott Empire is having members drop because WVU just has so many power positions.
Yeah, and WVU also has an advantage so far in terms of clams for the most part. Really just having some of the sloshing machines having 7, they're going to be able to get, if they can find more picks, they can really push up, especially as Wetcott Empire is going to go 2 down right now.
Yeah, and the Bubbler's coming up is already online here for this junior, and they are looking to set it up here for a huge push. Look at all these clans being tossed around by WVU. The Bubbler comes out, and you see right now they're definitely scrambling to get a ball together, but no, Wetcott Empire somehow finds a way to stop that situation that seemed like that was greatly in the favor of WVU.
Yeah, we've been lauding WVU's defense, with Wetcott Empire showing that they have great defense of their own there, being able to stop WVU from even scoring once so far. We're a minute and a half into this game so far, and both these teams, okay, the power claim does go down right there from WVU, and WVU's gonna go 3 down in the process. What a play so far from Wetcott Empire!
Look at this junior! Not only did it put out the wave breaker to regain map control here, as well as paint up for its teammates, it was able to take 2 to 3 people down and cause a wipeout, and now the basket is open as points are being scored into this basket. Over 50 points were scored here, Spicy! What happened?
Yo, that wipe from Wetcott Empire, they must have heard us talk about how WVU was consistently able to find these wipes in the first few games. Wetcott Empire responds and shows that they're able to make this massive push of their own right now. WVU is playing at a pretty decent disadvantage so far, especially with
Look at
knowing
that how What the? Can I just talk about that? Right there, they know there was a junior versus the Nautilus, I believe, right? The Nautilus just, when they pin you in that corner, that's a GG, okay? But no, they got out of there and have enough time here. but hey, it gives up map control for this Nautilus to be able to move in here and put pressure on this plat and take out 2 members of COD Empire.
And with this 2-down situation, WVU is looking to make a push of their own right now. You see the flank coming on the right side. It's going to get stopped, though. But with 2 power clams loaded right now, WVU is looking for a chance. And the Booyah Bomb is going to make things better. And it looks like WVU is probably going to be able to score here. They do. And they're going to have another power clam ready. And WVU is going to take the lead.
That was 75 points scored in 1 go. That was 3 balls getting tossed back to back. The specials here are throwing so much pressure and keeping that basket open. There is not much time left, okay? But no, this basket's gonna be open. They heard the bank was closing and no, oh man, I'm gonna cash in nice and early now. But hey, 1 more clam can secure the win here. And it all comes down to WetCod Empire's ability to stay on defense, which it seems like they're able to do so.
We were talking about how WetCod Empire made a massive push, and then you see WVU, once they got an opportunity to do so, they're going to just score 99 points right there and take it all the way to the 1. What an amazing NBC. And a charger from WVU, forcing WetCod Empire into a 3-down situation with about 1 minute to go.
Yeah, even though 2 wave breakers are out, it doesn't really matter when there's no pressure to players to be able to capitalize off that. Right now, WetCon Empire is just desperately looking for some time and space to be able to score some clam blitz. It's clams in here, but you know what? This might be doable here, but the sloshing machine is feeling the pressure of that Nautilus.
We see the dual swelter now from the side of WetCod Empire here. They're just trying to figure out any way to get in so far. They have 1 power clam, but they're going to need a few more and some decent number of clam shapes to make this push. They have to knock out WVU at this point. It's crazy because like now there's like about 40 seconds to go here and another pick from the side of WVU with 30 seconds to go. But 2 power clams, this is going to come down to the wire here.
Yeah, definitely. They got 2 power clams on the board, but 2 drop, unfortunately, on WetCod Empire's side, and they are just losing the time they need to be able to make something happen here. Along with this, WVU is building up specials here. They are ready for a defense. You see that Junior, he's been holding on to that doubler for a long time, but never mind. Commentator's curse happens as WetCod Empire takes most of map control and is ready to take for a push right now.
This is going to be critical right now. They're going to be able to make this push right here. Overtime's going to kick in now. The power clam is going to go down on the sides right there before the basket. WVU looks like they're going to be able to hold right now. WetCod Empire is in a 3-down situation now. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to go down.
Look at that wave breaker. They have to score soon. They have to score soon, otherwise it's not going to be able to continue overtime. But no, WVU just being able to just somehow hold their line down. What happened there? It seems like WVU got a bit panicked after 2 of them dropped and the wave breakers started coming in.
I have no idea. I'm at a loss for words right now, but what a game did we just witness from here in Game 4. WVU is going to go up 3-1, but you are seeing some explosive gameplay and explosive pushes from the side of both teams.
Yeah, definitely. I felt like WetCod Empire had a good push at the start here. Look at this Junior being able to just get 2 picks along with his other one, just to be able to score the basket here with his teammate. And then that led to nearly 50 points being scored on their side here. However, WVU, right? Oh my gosh, too many W's to keep track of here with WetCod Empire WVU. But you know what? I love this retaliation here, right? Notice how they built up their specials, took map control, took 2 members down, realized they didn't have much to defend here, and then tossed in a Booyah Bomb to just start this train wreck of a push right here.
Just amazing poise and mental game coming out from the side of WVU. You saw this in the last 2 games where WVU would go down early on in the set or early on in that game, but they were able to respond with some pretty massive pushes here. Having this, taking it all the way to the 1 on their end here, and then being able to hold on defense in overtime to just shut down WetCod Empire from even opening up the basket again. It's just amazing plays all around.
You saw the hesitation there on that dually squelchers. Why are they feeling hesitating to push up there? Well, they had the sloshing machine as well as another member online, just putting out pressure, because if the dually squelcher got in there, the most they could have hoped for was 2 dodge rolls and a clam toss in there. But no, you need momentum in that last push. Otherwise, you would not be able to win the game, especially when the points went down to 1 from 3 power clam balls in the previous push from WVU. Now, that is what I call insanity.
Insanity for sure. That was one of the plays of the set so far, arguably one of the plays of the season in this division, just being able to make that one massive push right here. Despite that, Wet Cloud Empire is down 1-3 so far, but I do not think I can count out Wet Cloud Empire so far yet, because you've seen them be able to take those early advantages there. If they're able to just take control, especially going into these next few games, I wonder if Wet Cloud Empire is going to be able to turn things around here. You know they're able to do it. It's just more of a matter of will they be able to.
I actually disagree with you, Spicy. Yes, they're able to get good starts, but when they quiver and they falter is when on defense, right? You've seen them hold lead multiple times, both on Rainmaker Sturgeon Shipyard as well as Clan Blitz Museum Alfonso, but WVU was able to react and respond accordingly, not only by getting the picks that they needed, but building up their specials and coordinating their picks right here. As you saw, Wet Cod Empire was greatly spread out and did not have the team power or specials to be able to respond back, unfortunately, here. But hey, you know what? This might all change here with game number 5 here of Splat Zone's Flounder Heights. Oh, what an odd map mode combination here.
Honestly, yeah, we're once again in another map where there's 2 zones again, so it's going to be interesting to see how both these teams are going to be able to maintain control here, because we saw that in game 1, there's some struggles initially to get both zones capped to really make pushes onto the objective right there. So I'm really interested to see, like, are we going to see any, like, weapon changes once again, because, you know, we've been seeing a lot of weapon variety from both these teams so far. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen going into splat zones.
Yeah, definitely. I can see some sloshers coming out here, like the Tri-Slosher Nouveau being able to, like, get some flanks and just close some distance here, as well as some staying power with the Tri-Slosher drinks. My bad. I am confusing my sloshes here. Okay. Let's see how these team comps are going out. Yeah, I see the Tri-Slosher here, as I called it out here, and the Octobrush and Tri-Slosher could be coming out on the side of Wet Cod Empire. Wow.
Yeah, WVU going from 2 Splatlings earlier in the set to now 2 Sloshers right now. You see the Tri-Slosher Nouveau as well as the Slosher Machine. The Nautilus once again still coming out from the side of WVU. Both these teams are going to take control of their zone.
Look at this Tri-Slosher right here. It's already looking for the pick. It is hungry. It is feeding time, but no, it is not feeding time for that team, unfortunately, as they cap zone already on Wet Cod Empire's side.
Yeah, you can tell what role this Tri-Slosher is here, because I'm pretty sure they have Ninja Squid also. So it's going to see from WVU, what are they going to do? If you find these pictures there, they're going to have the Booyah Bomb to take control of that one zone right now. But you need 2 zones in this thing to be able to make a push, as Wet Cod Empire once again retakes, or maybe not.
Maybe not. Commentator's curse here is happening here, Spicy, as Wet Cod Empire is just backing up and giving more and more space for WVU to move back in, especially with that rain happening, and that Octobrush just being able to get shut down here before it's able to cause too much damage, as that Tri-Slosher gets the picks that it really wants here, and it's able to just flick down paint and pop through these towers here super easily.
Yeah, and WVU is in a dominant position right now, being able to just have control here. And you see the Tri-Slosher once again here, trying to find some more picks. They're not able to get any right there, though, as they go down. But now Wet Cod Empire is even trying to make use of this flank right here, and they're going to have triple strikes, it looks like, essentially, to flip the zone back in their favor.
No, the tripling strikes are instead just going to be used to try and take mid here. You know, a bit of a desperation a little bit on these sides here. But no, they managed to recap zone here as the Booyah Bomb is going to be coming out. As it seems like this Neo Splash is going to be able to punish that and have quite a bit of staying power here as they have drinks online.
Oh, and that's critical right now. WVU, Wet Cod Empire, is going to be able to work their way out of their penalty now and see if they're going to be able to hold to take the lead once again in this game here. It looks like they'll be able to here, but right now both these teams are looking to be really close right now, trying to just find any opening really before any teams are able to make a massive advantage.
Yeah, definitely. Flounder's Splat Zones is definitely one of those maps that can get very snowball heavy, but hey, the problem with Flounder's zones here is you might just all congest on the way up ramp. But hey, you know what? Right now, Wet Cod Empire's defense is shining through as they're spread out and ready to react and call out whoever approaches from whatever angle.
Yep, and we're once again looking at the Tri-Slosher from WVU here. Oh, the Zipcaster now is out now for the side of Wet Cod Empire. Look at this one go!
Look at the finesse on the Zipcaster. You can tell this Octobrush has been putting in time here and is ready to shut down anyone that comes in, including the Sloshing Machine just trying to come up here. No one's getting up on top of those towers, and it looks like Wet Cod Empire is going to get 2 games on this grand final set here. Oh my god.
We have a set so far right now. The Wet Cod Empire bringing it back a little bit, winning Game 5. It's only 3-2 right now. This is such a good set so far. Wet Cod Empire, they need to make a good response, and they did. That's exactly what you wanted to see from them, being able to now respond with a pretty dominant win on their end.
Yeah, definitely. I think I want to sum up a lot of these plays here, especially like if we get into the replays right now, like how crazy some offense was on both sides here, right? Notice how they recap zone here, WVU, just from just throwing all their specials out and just using the rain to push them back here and make Wet Cloud Empire second guess trying to able to hold their ground there. And as the teammates just kind of like gathered up in one place, the Tri-Slosher was just able to put in so much damage and so much work.
Yeah, and you just see this amazing plays right there from the side of both teams. The Zipcaster action, you just saw the amazing finesse from the Zipcaster right here, and that kind of movement. It was just an absolute beauty to watch on their end.
I was just wondering to myself, was I in theaters watching Spider-Man for a second there? That Zipcaster was fantastic, and being able to reposition into the middle there and just shut off any attempts there, that brush was putting so much pressure here, especially towards the end here, and definitely what I call aggressive burst on the side of Wet Cod Empire is what led him to win the game on Flounder's splat zones.
Exactly. And now we're going into Game 6, Tower Control and Inkblot Art Academy. We saw on Tower Control earlier in the set, Wet Cod Empire really showing off their amazing offense with that amazing snowball really in Hammerhead. So I'm curious, do you think we're going to see something similar here, or is West Virginia going to showcase what they can do on Tower instead?
This is a hard question to answer because I feel like Inkblot Art Academy has more options to move around than Hammerhead. The problem with Hammerhead is like once your enemy teams gets in, it is super hard to play defense versus Inkblot Art Academy where you got a lot of options, right? There's a block right under the plat there for you to sneak in and be able to put in some effort and work there with the specials. But you know what? I'm interested to see how these team comps are going to be decided here. I expect a Rapid Blaster going to be coming out on Wet Cod Empire's side here because it seems to be a really good pick for most of the games that have been going on here.
Oh yeah, that's been some really good points from there. Rapid Blaster has really shown that some good plays from their side, just being able to find a lot of picks there. And you saw some decent Inkjet play also coming out earlier in both the games there. I think Game 2 it was where we saw the Inkvac Inkjet combo come out there, helping Wet Cod Empire get that win. I'm interested to see if we maybe see that again going into Game 6.
Hello everyone, my name is Neptune, and unfortunately we ran into a huge technical difficulties, and we need to call our backup streamer to be able to fix this up here. But no, the set count here is still 3-2 for WVU. They were able to pause their game, so definitely we have a little bit more time and flexibility here. But please stay tuned. This set has been amazing so far, and let me make sure you guys know I still have a co-host here. Introduce yourself.
It's me again. I'm Spicy. This has been an absolutely amazing set, as Neptune has mentioned before. This set's been so intense that the internet just can't handle it, and that's why we're once again live with Division 6 Finals of CCA.
Yeah, definitely here. It's going to be Tower Control Inkblot Art Academy here for Game 6. Yeah, I am fascinated to see how these two teams play on this set.
Yeah, they mentioned it before. I think they said this was up until the stream died. It was a close match, and it's been a close back and forth between both these teams. It's an absolute heavyweight fight so far. Yep. WVU is in the lead so far, 3-2, but Wet Cod Empire could definitely respond with another win of their own, and even the set up 3-3 potentially.
Yeah, definitely. Certainly we had the what was it? College is wrong there. I apologize, folks. We are still suffering from technical difficulties because this game has just been too explosive for the stream to be able to handle here. WVU, West Virginia University in the lead of the 3-2. With Wet Cod Empire following shortly behind at Sunny Polytech Institute here. So let's work this out here and continue on with these amazing games here, Spicy. Let's see what these two teams bring to the table.
Yeah, if you're just tuning in for the first time and haven't been able to catch up the set earlier, we saw there's a lot of weapon variety from the side of both teams so far. WVU having a lot of depth, especially in the Splatling class. I'm interested to see, they typically bring out a Nautilus, there's the Nautilus again, and they're bringing the Tri-Slosher Nouveau and the ZF Scope. And while we got Wet Cod Empire, you see them bring out the Splat Charger, Rapid Pro Deco, Slosher Machine, and the Tri-Slosher again.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, wow. Okay, Rapid Blaster Deco is coming back online here, as the two teams are already going to be fighting in mid here. It is going to be a bloodbath here, Spicy. What else do you expect to see?
I'm expecting an absolute duel from the Chargers right now. As you see from West Virginia, the Chargers got to move up the tower now. Gonna get off really quickly there, as the Slosher really trying to make some plays there too as well. The flank coming out on the right side there, and you see them trying to make some picks. Not able to land it right there so far, but it looks like they're gonna be able to get past the first
pressure. Oh my goodness! I saw that Charger got overwhelmed there, just slowly but surely. Not only just one member dropped in, starting to throw bombs. The sloshing machine able to put so much pressure out here, and the Booyah Bomb going to come out, and they're going for this first checkpoint here.
Yeah, that Booyah Bomb's gonna add some pressure, and you see the Rapid Pro has, oh, it's a nice 2-down situation right there. Rapid Pro also has an Inkjet ready in case they want to pop it. Wet Cod Empire could potentially take the lead here as the tower does reset though.
Yeah, definitely. Doesn't matter too much here, because look at how much control and space Wet Cod Empire has here. Look at that platform. It is a death sentence to anyone who tries to fight this sloshing machine, especially when they have a Booyah Bomb here just taking armor, all the shots that are coming in here. They're going to try and see if they can stop that Tri-Slosher from going anywhere, and he goes down here. That tower is riding up to the second checkpoint already. The amount of momentum that Wet Cod Empire has is insane.
And we know from seeing it earlier, Wet Cod Empire thrives when they can get momentum, especially if they're going to be able to figure out a way to keep it. It's just whether or not they're going to be able to keep that momentum. We saw them snowball earlier in the set, and now, right now, with West Virginia just trying to find some plays right here as the tower goes back to neutral, it's going to be interesting to see what plays happen now.
Ooh, okay. A little bit of a bad loss there with the Deco going down here, but no, the sloshing machine is still going to be strong. Never mind! The Charger just takes him out anyways, and they get to be able to stand on tower here for a good while and regain map control.
That, I think, is maybe the 4th or 5th wipe so far in this set right now. As
Look at this!
Look at this! Right there! The bubble's going to come up! For another wipe! WVU is on a steamroll right now, and it looks like they're going to be able to take the lead.
Yeah, back-to-back wipeouts here as this Charger remains strong on this, and Wet Cod Empire is struggling to get in. They don't have paint control, and the sloshing machine is trying to be able to get some picks, but no, just barely able to hop up on tower to be able to hopefully salvage this moment here. It's only 2 minutes and 30 seconds into the game here, and Wet Cod Empire needs to be able to find an answer back in here as the Junior tried to get back up there. They're still in this spawn, being able to cause some havoc here.
I appreciate that play, that attempted play from West Virginia with that Junior trying to steal the tower back within their own base right there. But despite that, WVU is going to put Wet Cod Empire in a 2-down situation once again. 3-down situation now, as WVU is going to take the tower once again. And now 2 minutes to go right now. WVU feels like they're going to have a lot of momentum. What is the response going to be from Wet Cod Empire?
Yeah, the Wet Cod Empire definitely has to try and find these picks here and try and push them out of their spawn here, because a lot of the paint control is currently in WVU's favor, as they currently, as you see, they have just the Nautilus and Charger just set up and ready to move around and push down anyone who just drops down on without thinking twice.
Yup, exactly. Now the Nautilus now from the side of West Virginia, finding a pick there. The bubble now is up on the tower there, and now it's going to be interesting to see what's going to be the plays here. Now, West Virginia, they have a lot of control so far, with less than a minute and a half to go. How much farther are they able to push this tower before they eventually have to give it up?
Yeah, definitely. The tower is not being kind to Wet Cod Empire here, as it just kind of gets pushed up into positions that they're not able to be able to regain map control here. As you notice, the tower is just kind of swinging back and forth here like a pendulum here as it just goes back to mid here. It's going to go up here if Wet Cod Empire here just does not find a way to regain map control and get those picks here, especially with that Charger on the platform there.
Yes, and having that charge on the platform from WVU especially. You saw the trade right there. But despite that, Wet Cod Empire is going to go 2 down, and WVU is going to have the tower once again with about 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, if you're Wet Cod Empire, you are got to be panicking right now. You have to find a solution back in and be able to get a push here, especially with drinks online. The specials can be kept. This is going to be really aggressive here, unless the sloshing machine here is able to do the plays it wants to do. Currently gets one. The Booyah Bomb's able to block the Slap Bomb and is able to regain control of this platform here. Let's see if this sloshing machine is able to make a miracle happen.
That could be. We need a miracle indeed right now. Wet Cod Empire has the tower and the 5-second mark to go. It looks like, oh, there's a bubble coming out now from West Virginia. It's WVU, and no! Wet Cod Empire, they fall off the tower, and because of that, West Virginia is now, I'm pretty sure, on championship point now.
Yeah, right now, as you guys don't, if you guys didn't know, Grand Finals is a best of 9, not a best of 7 here. So WVU is currently at set point here, and they're looking to lock it out before Wet Cod Empire is able to have any more responses left and be able to take home the gold medal in their division.
Yep. We saw in this game, it's basically been telling the entire set so far. It's been heavy punch after heavy punch. Just you see when one team strikes, another team just strikes right back with those tower pushes right there. WVU making the most out of that, their own counter push really, and being able, and from that counter push, they could just play defense. And you saw throughout time and time again, West Virginia's defense has really held strong.
Oh my gosh, like, I blinked and I noticed, like, Wet Cod Empire was already on the aggression there and taking advantage of that platform. That sloshing machine definitely showing why they love the sloshing machine. Able to get those crucial picks and just fling ink in directions to just discourage people and just get those picks that are so crucial for making those plays there. But, you know what? We have another game here, folks, with Rainmaker Hagglefish Market. This is game number 7, folks, and if Wet Cod Empire is not able to retaliate with the W itself, WVU will be taking the gold here. But what would you do if you're in Wet Cod Empire's shoes right now? Would you try and change things up? Will you try and stick to the same old game plan? Will you use the same game plan but play it differently, perhaps slower or faster for that fact? But you know what? It all comes down to Hagglefish Market here, and I'm not sure how I feel about this map. What about you, Spicy?
I have mixed feelings about this map personally. I love it when I am holding the Rainmaker and I can take the skip, but honestly, this is a defensive nightmare sometimes, especially like when it's after that first checkpoint breaks. Like honestly, the amount of like skips, the amount of pushes that could be had here, this could be an incredibly volatile game, and especially with these two teams in particular, when they're both able to really make strong pushes here. This is horrifying here. This might be a very offensive game so far compared to what we've been normally seeing.
I like to boil down a lot of these plays from both these teams to be called aggressive outbursts, right? Sometimes the aggression is so hard that it just swings the momentum in their favor, right? And then from there, the other team is able to play defense, and unless they get another aggressive burst put on them, they're just able to stall it out and keep the lead. From what I've been noticing these last couple of games here. But you know what? Wet Cod Empire, they're not in here to lose. They're here to win. So they got to be able to roar in this last game here, or they're potentially either set run's going to be over here.
Yep, and that will be the end of their season 2, the end of this incredible Cinderella run for Wet Cod Empire, losing their first 2 matches of the season, winning their last 3 in the last 2 weeks of the regular season, and then pulling off the upset in the semis. Wet Cod Empire season is on the line right now as we go into this game, Rainmaker on Hagglefish.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to notice that WVU has found a really comfortable, how do I say it, just build around the Charger as well as the Nautilus here, just being able to just pressure from a distance here and punish the shorter range stuff on their team. And that's going to be a bit of a problem here, Wet Cod Empire, as they have 3 shooters that are all short range.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting that you bring that up because it feels like WVU's entire game plan is kind of built around this Nautilus here, their captain Splatcat. So being able to really put some pressure on, but as we say that, Wet Cod Empire is gonna force WVU in a 3-down situation, and it looks like they're gonna be able to get to that first checkpoint.
Yeah, the Wavebreaker already popped there, right? And it's already looking like a steamroll as that thing is near popping. The Tri-Strikes are coming out here, and they have a lot of room to work with, and they missed the jump though! Oh no!
Yeah, even if they got the jump, the triple strikes were probably gonna stop them before it could really do anything right here. But that's a massive defensive hold right there from the side of West Virginia, being able to prevent them from taking the skip, because if they were able to get that skip, we know how many points that's going to be. And right now, it's going to be really crucial for WVU to hold on defense here or let the Rainmaker reset before Wetcott Empire gets another chance.
Yeah, definitely. You can see Wetcott Empire is not letting up on the pressure here. They're holding the paint control here as, what was it? WVU is just looking for an opportunity to get back in here, especially with that Rainmaker pop. It is not doing them any favors here, but no, they're able to take down their Hydra here and see if the short line shooters are getting a little bit pressured by the Nautilus here with the rain coming out.
There's some just amazing awareness from the side of the Nautilus there, consistently calling out a flank before the flank could even happen now. And West Virginia is going to put Wetcott Empire in a 2-down situation now, as it looks like they're going to be able to try to make a push of their own here. They're kind of getting stalled out in mid, though, and the triple strike's coming out. Right now, is West Virginia going to be able to really make a push of their own here before having to give it up on their own? Nope, they're going to get stopped right there.
That was a pretty good trade, not going to lie, because it keeps the Rainmaker out right now and gives the Hydra time to reposition to be able to put pressure in mid. That was a really good play from Wetcott Empire. That T-Tech threw away their life for the team. That is what we call a team player there, folks. And as you see right now, the Booyah Bomb's coming out, and Spicy, a wipeout happened!
Oh my god, and the wipe, and there's the skip. We've been saying, is this going to be game? Oh my
no!
God, they're going to get all the way to the 10, and they're going to get
wipeout back to back here. They retaliate with their own wipeout as WVU is just currently struggling to get in, having to fight this huge uphill battle with 10 points remaining here. They got to likely knock it out here to be able to compete.
Exactly, but right now, you've been seeing these counter punches from both sides of there. Yeah, I get wiped, then you get wiped, and right now, despite the massive lead so far from the side of Wetcott Empire right now, WVU's got to opt to push on their left side right there. They're not going to have to try to figure out something out on their own right there, but they're going to go 2 down in the process.
Yeah, the Hydra needs to reload here. It's running low on ink here. But as you see, it's in its natural habitat here on the tent here and just able to hold down so many spates and lock down any flanks or attempts as they try to go on the right side there.
Yeah, and you just see this Hydra putting on so much pressure right now. Having the Booyah Bomb now popping from there for the side of Wetcott Empire, it's getting really difficult for West Virginia to really do anything. As you keep finding these picks right now, Wetcott Empire is really in their element, putting WVU in a 3-down situation right now with 1.5 minutes to go.
The jump is missed again, but it doesn't really matter when you have lead and this much pressure. The Rainmaker is able to paint so much here, and it's not going to be able to allow people in. But no, you don't need to get in if you're a Charger. You just need a good line of sight.
Exactly, that's all you're going to need now. But right now, if you're the side of West Virginia, you got to make something happen. You haven't scored any points yet so far in this game. Right now, the triple strikes aren't going to be coming out now, but it's like right now, they don't have the Rainmaker. They need to do something right now. It's a minute to go right now.
It's a minute on the board, and they were not able to push it past mid at any capacity here. So Wetcott Empire looking right and dandy to take this game number 7 here. But no, it seems like the Booyah Bomb's going to be popped here and try and allow an entryway, but no, nothing seems to be going through the stronghold of the Hydra and Specials are being tossed out consistently by these short-range shooters.
This might be the time for West Virginia to make something happen here with the Hydra down. West Virginia is going to be able to pick up the Rainmaker here. They're going to look to just push up through mid right now. They did put Wetcott in a 2-down situation briefly, and it looks like they're going to be able to rush to that first checkpoint there. They are going to be able to, but they're going to have to make something big happen here going down, especially as they go 2 down right now. It looks like Wetcott Empire might be able to just hold.
Look at this T-Tech here, just pushing him back here. Even though they might not be able to win some of these fights here, they are pushing him back, keeping him occupied, making him look at them instead of the Rainmaker. As you see, they just are happily able to hold this and have the game end here. Ooh, that Charger almost got him there. That would have been devastating, but you know what? Wetcott Empire showing why they made it to Grand Finals and making the score 4-3.
Oh, we are still in an amazing set so far. Coming into this match, West Virginia has only lost 3 games total the entire season. And now in Grand Finals, in the championship, they have lost 3 games. Wetcott Empire putting up over about half of their losses so far now against West Virginia. This is an incredible Grand Finals we are witnessing right now, and I would not be surprised to see if Wetcott Empire wins this next game and pushes us to a deciding Game 9.
Yeah, I gotta give my props to the Tenatech splatter shot there, right? You notice, like, sometimes they go in and they take the trades that they know would benefit their team the most. They'll take down the Rainmaker, right? Just so the Hydra has time to reposition and take out a Droll mid, so even when they get Rainmaker back, well, you have to deal with the Hydra now, right? And they were always just making their most critical players for getting in look at them, right? Aggro is an important role in this game, and being able to have the enemy's attention and not die was what the Tanatech splatter shot was doing really well there. I believe that was WC Wetcott at Empire Spartan being able to just show in so much of their work here with the Tanatech splatter shot and their prowess and being able to allow their team to be able to win.
Yup, I'm interested to see if we see some of that gameplay come out once again now. Now we're going into Clam Blitz on Scorch Gorge in this Game 8. From earlier in this set, Clam Blitz was one heck of a match right there when it's an amazing, a really strong push from Wetcott Empire. And then West Virginia, in their counter push, took it all the way to the 1, and that's all they needed to do right there. We might be in for some more explosive games here, but right now it's going to be really interesting as we go into the set.
Yeah, we have Clam with Scorch Gorge here. I have my own opinions that are just correct about Scorch Gorge. It's a bad map here, but you know what? Clam Blitz makes it a little bit more reasonable here, in my opinion, right? There's some options to be able to push in, and definitely going to boil down to who gets map control in the center there. But I just got to admit something and commend both these teams here for just how much of a show they're putting on tonight here. WVU defending their nearly flawless title here, as Wetcott Empire is looking to be the underdog in this scenario and shift around the entire Division 6 result on its head. The stats team's going to be scratching their head after this one if it does go to Game 9 here, but before that, it has to be going through Game 8 here. Clam Blitz, Scorch Gorge, Spicy, let's go for it.
Yup, you see a similar comp come out from the side of West Virginia, and now you see Wetcott respond. They're having their own autos of their own instead of the Hydra right here. I'm interested to see what these weapons bring out here. You see Spartan now. You saw the T-Tech play early in last game. I want to see that same thing happen with the Ninja Squid, the stealth jump. We got to be able to see as both teams just go into neutral right now, trying to find some clams, find some picks right now before making a big push.
Yeah, I like the Dually Squelchers pick here because it allows them to put pressure at range and be about more mobile than the Charger here. While the Chargers does have good lines of sight, right, and able to put a lot of pressure, the Dually Squelcher is a great pick here, especially the Wave Breaker if it gets positioned correctly. But no, it's just a bloodbath in mid here as clams are being thrown around here, hoping that they can form a power clam here. Probably just a little bit scatterbrained and realizing the pressure is on for Wetcott Empire here to be able to make a play here as it goes to game number 8 as the craziness continues here with this push.
Oh my gosh, and the potential for a push right here is massive right now, but WVU's defense, once again, just showing what they can do to stop them from being able to do anything. See the Dual Squelcher in the back now. They're going to look to try to get a pick here, not able to get it so far, but they have the power clam ready. But meanwhile, from the side of West Virginia, you see that they have 10 clams, 11 clams now. Are they going to be able to make something happen of their own? It's an absolute big fight in neutral right now before any team's really able to do anything.
Yeah, look at the Dually Squelcher. They're supporting their junior teammate. Just almost in a losing fight against the Tri-Slosher to be able to take that to a win with the additional damage from both sides. But what was that splat bomb? Oh my goodness.
What an amazing splat bomb right there. Oh my gosh, and now the bubble's going to come out now from the side of West Virginia right here. We're a minute and a half in so far. Neither team is able to make a big push so far, but you see Wetcott Empire, I think, having 2 power clams, but they're going to go 2 down now.
Yeah, but hey, you know what? They lost their Wave Breaker here, and it's all going to come down to Junior on defense here as Wetcott Empire is struggling to come up with a defense as the Chargers perched up in mid. It's all going to come down to how many picks they can get up here. It looks like they have an opportunity to score here, Spicy.
And there's a dangerous number of clams on the side of West Virginia, too. So if a push does happen, you could be seeing a very explosive amount of points coming out from the side of West Virginia. Yep. But despite that, we're once again back to almost a neutral position right now, as both these teams are struggling to make anything out of these splits. But you see some picks now from the side of the Charger and West Virginia here, doing what they can do here.
Yeah, this Charger is just content to always fall back here and give super jumps and support to their teammates here. Gotta commend Doc here on the Charger, just being able to hold and command so much space here. But hey, you know what? Their teammates are struggling to get in here because of the specials that are being tossed out. Having 2 Wave Breakers and being able to slow down both not only even Nautilus, but also the Tri-Slosher as well as the Junior is huge on this team.
Yes, exactly. Good points. The late breaker does come out now, but they do go down now.
Yep,
as
right
West
there.
Virginia is going to put them in a 2-down situation right now. What is going to be the option here? There's 2 minutes to go in this game. Neither team has scored. It's been super close so far. It's been an absolute intense neutral right now, but it doesn't look like any team's going to be able to break the barrier.
Yeah. This is very different from the Clan Blitz game we saw in Museum here. Remember in Museum, it was just offensive burst after offensive burst here until Wetcott Empire just eventually faltered in the defense department. But you know what? Right now, it looks like they're just at a huge stalemate here. We might get the special overtime clause here for Clan Blitz.
Oh, and if we get to the special overtime clause, it would be really interesting if we do have that happen here, because both these teams have been able to pick up a number of claims. But I think West Virginia puts Wetcott into a 3-down situation right here.
Yep.
This could be the start of something right now.
It's not just 3 down, it's 2 down. This Nautilus is going on a rampage and it bangs out of a bubbler here, ready to score and just break this stalemate here as they get not 1, 2 power clams and bring it down to 60 points. But no, this Tri-Slosh is going to bake in a little bit more here and just pad that lead out here. Oh my goodness.
And in a game that's had as much of a stalemate as we've had so far, that lead feels like a lot, especially as Wetcott Empire needs to start building some clams right there. They have the pity and they have one, but they're going to be able to do what they need to do to make this happen. There are 45 seconds left on the clock right now, potentially 40 seconds left in CCA Division 6.
Yep. Unless Wetcott Empire finds a way to retaliate, WVU will be your Div 6 champions here. But oh my goodness, it is crazy here how these teams have just been able to contest mid here. I think it's because of the point sensors here that they're very hesitant to push up here. They're always being marked here, and this charger is able to command so much space. It is not looking good for Wetcott Empire.
Yup, and with 10 seconds to go right now, it looks like West Virginia is going to be able to do what they need to do to just hold on defense here, especially as it doesn't look like Wetcott has any power clams, and that is going to be it. West Virginia, with the dominant season, ends with as the Division 6 CCA champion.
Oh my gosh, what a set, ladies and gentlemen. We have just witnessed history here. WVU is your grand finals champion for Division 6 here as they take it home 5-3. But let's not forget to commend the other team, Wetcott Empire, for completely giving them a run for their money and nearly tearing it out into a huge stalemate here on Game 8 Clan Blitz Scorch Gorge. But oh my goodness, I am stunned. I am lost for words here, Spicy. What has happened?
West Virginia just shows why they deserve to be here, why they were so dominant throughout the season, not dropping a set in the regular season, not sweeping the semifinals here. They were pushed with their back against the wall here in finals. But you see, West Virginia, a team that's had a lot of roster substitutions throughout this entire set. Every player has had their role. Every player has really shown why they deserve to be on this team. And this is a flat-out amazing team effort and a very well-deserved championship for West Virginia.
Yeah, definitely here. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to play game number 9 here. What was it here? I'm trying to check the information here. Going through the papers here, guys. Definitely looking at paper, not a Discord chat. But we have game number 9 confirmed for these two teams. And man, you know what? That is a great CCA tradition. I'm not gonna lie, one of my favorites here. Regardless of the set results, they are definitely going to be able to go out here on game number 9. It might be a clown game. It might be a serious game. Regardless, it's going to be ending out on a really fun note here. And I'm glad to be here to be able to witness all these players put in all this effort.
Yep, this is just a great way to cap off this season for CCA Division 6. Having being able to have this play all 9, being able to play the final game here. Both these teams showed off what they can do in actual competition, showing off an amazing best of 9 set. But yeah, the best CCA tradition is being able to play all the games if both teams want to. So even if this is a clown game and we have some really crazy comps coming in, I'm excited to see just some more Splatoon.
Yeah, definitely. But let's not just thank the players here. We got to thank the amazing CCA staff for organizing all of this. Our stats team being able to put in all these numbers and just allowing everything just run as smoothly as it is. And let's not forget the viewers. The viewers here being able to witness such amazing games and allow the scene to grow and give it recognition, right? And give comments and feedback to all these wonderful plays being made by everyone. It is beautiful to be in the CCA A division, especially when we have more games coming up right after this one. But stick around, folks. We have quite a games ahead here with Division 1. But before that, we have game number 9 here. The friendly face-off here with Wetcod Empire versus WVU on Splat Zone's Wahoo World of all things.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what we have coming in from both these teams. We saw that each of these teams has a lot of weapon variety. I don't know what exactly to see here. I don't know if we're going to see some crazy secret comps, some like comps that are like, oh, we mean to try this, but now this is the chance to do so. Right now, especially Splat Zones on Wahoo World, it could be really anything going into this.
Yeah, I was speaking in a little bit of our secret information channel, which is just seriously just not public, clearly not public, but you know what? There is some words and news here that we might be having a snipe off here. Maybe let's see how this goes out here, but you know what? I'm interested to see. The clock is ticking here as Wetcod Empire is wondering what they're going to be doing here, whether it's a serious time or a fun time. We are in for a show.
Oh my gosh, if it's a snipe off, I don't know if I'm going to be able to maintain my voice as we just see constant picks after picks. I won't feel like I'm commentating Splatoon, and instead I'll be commentating like Counter-Strike or Call of Duty, which would be a very interesting thing going into this.
I mean,
but it'd be, that'd be fun.
It's called Wetcod Empire for a reason here, Spicy.
Oh no. Oh no, you have a point. Oh my god, what are we going to see going into this?
Okay, quick. Focus on Funny Squid Game. Okay. Splat Zones, Wahoo World, Splatanas! And Splatanas on both sides here. Oh, is it hammer time or Splatana time here, Spicy? What is going on?
Splatana time. I was not expecting a Splatana time, and it looks like they're all running the same comp too. So this could be really interesting right now, as both these teams are just trying to have a sword fight now, I guess, in mid right now, and you just see some blade beams just firing off right now. One team is just going to be both teams are trying to fight it off in the center right here. And I think that's going to be WVU in the pink trying to potentially cap the zone here.
No one can paint zone here, funny enough here. It is a huge stalemate. One of the things we talk about Wipers, they like to unga bunga horizontal slash here, and that is exactly what gives Wetcod Empire the zone here. Oh my goodness.
As you see, Wetcod Empire is gonna have the zone now, and it looks like they're gonna just start to push up. And you see them trying to charge up some slashes, and it looks like, oh, there's an Ultra Stamp ready. I'm scared to see what this is gonna do here.
It seems like
really hard to counter that.
There might have been a gentleman to not use Ultra Stamp here, just the horizontal vertical slashes here. But the torpedoes are still fair game here. They brought torpedoes to a sword fight. I don't know what type of rule set they're playing on here, but you can't bring a hammer. All right. I don't understand what's going on. Dude, the guy just chucked it. Yeah, he just chucked it, man. He doesn't need it. What is going on here? People are just throwing out these sword slashes like it's a Zelda game. I don't know what is going on here, folks.
I was gonna say, Tears of the Kingdom is coming out in a few weeks right now, and it's really interesting as WVU does have control of the zone now, and you're what are we gonna have? Oh, hello, Zap, playing Animal Crossing New Horizons, as we go to see both these teams just try to like keep it going right now. I'm just gonna use my sword to attack these torpedoes is basically what I'm seeing.
It is currently a stalemate here in the zones here. The torpedo here is a great painter, as he noticed it's able to take majority of the zone here if it's able to connect here. His torpedoes are going to be the main painting tool to be able to secure the zone, as Wetcod Empire currently holds the lead with 25 points remaining along with some penalty.
Yep. You know, we both have a history and background in Super Smash Brothers, and I'm looking at 4 weapons that are basically just sword fighters at this point. So as right now, Wetcod Empire is gonna push up on neutral, maybe go for like a ledge trap or something, I guess here, and I would just keep up the advantage.
Yo, I love them playing footsies over here with these vertical beams. Yeah, that is what's happening here, and definitely they do have melee abilities, but man, why get up close when you can just zone with your sword right here?
Exactly. They're just look at this amazing spacing right now from the side of Wet Cod Empire. It looks like they're going to be able to win this game. Whatever game, Super Smash Splatoon, I guess.
Super Smash Splatoon. Wet Cod Empire won Super Smash Splatoon game number 9 here, folks. Put this down in the history books, man. This is quite the game here of experience. Not only have there been swords, there have been bombs. This has definitely been Splatoon 3.
Yup, amazing showing, both in the best of 9 championship and in this amazing way, game 9 from both teams. That was an absolutely amazing set to watch, both from the competitive aspect and from just the fun play all 9.
Yeah, definitely. Man, that was a roller coaster of emotions here. Not only in that end game, but the entire set, Spicy. I almost lost my voice just screaming from excitement and just being impressed by all these different plays here. But Spicy, where can the wonderful, wonderful people of Twitch.tv find you?
You can find me on Twitter at 2SpicyBM or YouTube at SpicyBM. You can also catch me at Low Tide City, where I'll be commentating next month.
Oh boy, you hear that, guys? Spicy is going to be at Low Tide City. One of the biggest Splatoon locals, I believe, that is currently going to be happening soon here. But if you guys are curious where you can find me at twitch.tv/Neptune. Instead of the TU, you have a 2 in there and an underscore at the end. I'm on Twitch, I'm on Twitter, I'm on YouTube. You can find me on those social media platforms. But yeah, stick around, folks. We do have another game coming up here with Division 1 playoffs here. We have semifinals and finals happening all on the same night here, so stick around here. But yeah, stick around, folks, and come back later. We are currently going to be sending you over to Dabble Productions here, and we're gonna be getting in some amazing games here going forward.